played Marco.
I'm Lauren Collins, and I played Paige.
And, as you know, on Degrassi. And this is our most iconic fashion...
Degrassi mixtape.
I wish we had music right now. Okay, number 1. Season 2, Episode 3. Girls Just Want to Have Fun. Oh. That was an iconic fashion episode for me because everybody was dressed in 80s culture, like, costumes.
That was such a fun episode to shoot. That was actually, for the longest time, that was my answer for the most fun episode to shoot of the series.
I was a little jealous because that was my very first episode ever in the series, and I didn't get to be in costume because I was, like, the new kid. But I will never forget all the costumes. I mean, for me, what's incredibly special is the first time I ever met you, you were dressed as Madonna.
It was pretty special for me, too.
What a special moment.
I know.
That's what
I
have.
had the beauty mark. It was great.
It was so good. That's the image I have of you forever.
Oh.
Lauren Collins dressed as Madonna is my religion.
And who else? Shane was Vanilla Ice.
Aubrey was...
Michael Jackson. Moonwalk.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, didn't he have that big thing at the end? Like, he little did a dance
I think that was in the Dawn of the Dead.
Oh, the horror
or whatever it was
episode.
Called, the zombie.
Oh yeah, that was good.
Yeah. That was good.
Miriam was Cyndi Lauper.
I think Cassie. She was Molly Ringwald. She had a cute little red wig.
She was adorable. If we're wrong, fans, let us know. Yeah. But I think it was Molly Ringwald.
And Jake was Sid Vicious.
Oh yeah.
And that was a great episode for Jake's character.
Did he have like a romance in it or something?
Absolutely. That was kind of when Emma sort of had a crush on him.
Yeah, a lot of stuff was happening.
Yeah.
Heartthrob came to town. You know what's up. Anyway, our next on the mixtape.
Wait. Let's go back to that because that was the first time we met you, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was the first time I was ever on the show.
Yeah, and you might not have been wearing 80s fashion, but you had some awesome orange mod robes on.
Oh, yeah.
Let's not forget about that.
I had amazing mod robes, and I was wearing, like, these, like, weird wired glasses. Did I have, like, a visor or something?
You were doing the worm.
I think I had K-Swiss shoes on.
And you were doing the worm.
I was doing the worm. What a first day. Don't do the worm on your first day of work. It might be weird.
Okay, next.
Next on our mixtape is, drum roll, Lauren Collins, say it.
Oh, Season 2, Episode 20, How Soon Is Now. This was a really special episode for me. You might be wondering what iconic fashion was shown in this episode.
How can we forget?
How can we forget our mascot, the Panther.
JT Panther.
Mr. Ryan Cooley.
Ryan Cooley was the best Panther, and to me what made that episode so special is within the Panther costume that he was wearing, and he's like this little nerdy underdog kid who loved you so much, and all this stuff was happening with Dean, the evil guy.
Yeah, for those that don't remember, this is the episode where the rape storyline for that season was kind of culminated. Dean comes back to Degrassi, and Paige is left to confront him.
Yeah.
One last time.
And so she's terrified, and then little JT, in his Panther mascot costume, goes to try to fight him.
Like, put him up.
Put him up.
Yeah. And
it was the cutest little moment. But I'll never forget the Panther outfit in that episode. It was just so sweet and so JT.
That was actually the last, if I remember correctly, that we shot out of order that year, and that was the last episode we shot for the season. And we were in the gym doing the big scene where he comes running in and the Panther. It was a nice way to end the season.
Wait, hold on a millisecond. Stand by.
Uh-oh, what are we doing?
Do a dance.
He's leaving me alone. Oh.
And we have this.
We miss you, JT.
That was so sad.
I'll forever be so sad that I was not at JT's funeral. I mean, Paige wasn't at JT's funeral.
I wasn't at JT's funeral either. I mean, Marco. I don't think so.
Yeah, but we had a bond.
You did have a bond.
We totally
the Panther and cheerleader bond.
Yeah. Adamo sleeps in that shirt every night.
Yeah, I did. Don't tell anybody. Okay, next. Moving on. Hold on. We're scrolling on my computer here. Okay. Episode 3, Season 3. You got the look. This was a huge episode. Manny kind of comes of age and wants to be noticed.
This
and
was
of
the
course,
birth of Manuela Santos. It was.
It was the birth. And of course, she was born in a very provocative way because that's when she became all provocative. And the piece of iconic fashion in that episode was the infamous thong.
The thong.
The showing thong.
Like, does anyone actually do that? Well, I've wondered that since we shot that episode.
Well, Britney Spears wore a thong over her
outfit.
Oh,
that's true.
Yeah. Was that around the same time? No.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe.
That was like 2003?
Yeah.
4?
But yeah, that was...
My favorite part of that episode was
AC's on.
My air conditioning just popped on. The favorite part about that episode is when he's like, go home and like take off that thong, and Cassie's like, okay, and then she shows up, and then Miriam's like, I shouldn't say that. Manny takes off her thong, and then Emma is like, oh, so you're not wearing the thong, or where's the thong? And she's like, well, where's your underwear? She's like, I'm not wearing any. That was pretty amazing. That was my favorite part.
And that was sort of the start of a tumultuous journey for dear old Manny.
Okay, moving on is
Season 3, episode 18. This. Another one of my favorite episodes to shoot. Rock and Roll High School.
That was the best. That was my favorite, yeah. Because we had, and then of course,
Mr. Nice Guy. Oh,
that is it. I'll never forget this most iconic fashion in the episode when Paige, who is it? Paige, Ellie, Ashley,
and Hazel
all walk down the hallway in this slow-mo, and me and Craig are watching, Marker and Craig, and you guys are all wearing that shirt. And Craig's like...
It's a great shot. What a great shot.
You guys were superstars. But what was the song? I know.
Oh, man.
That was yours.
That was ours. Yeah, that was yours. Mine was Mr. Nice Guy.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I wasn't in the girls' band. I was playing the other band.
It was such a great episode because we were all on set together.
And
we didn't have like our own little separate storylines. It was kind of like I guess we were probably in grade 9 at that point. Grade 9 or 10.
Grade 10.
But it was our whole year, me, you, Stace,
Shane,
Aubrey, Jake, Melissa, Andrea. We were all together.
It was like classic at the beginning. And
playing fake instruments. Playing real instruments.
I was fake playing 100%.
Me too.
Yeah.
Mr. Jake Epstein, not so much.
But no, because he's amazing. Yeah. He can do everything. Yeah. But I do remember, on a side note of iconic fashion, I had my YYZ hat on that episode.
Oh, yeah.
And that is, for a fun fact, the airport code for Toronto, Pearson Airport. So, just so you know. Okay, moving on. The next one is Season 4... Episode 20, called West End Girls.
Okay, you might notice by now this mixtape is a little biased. There's a lot of Paige and Marco, but that's okay.
Because this is what we lived. This is what we lived.
And we were pretty damn fashionable.
Although I never wore a thong outside my clothes.
That's true.
Although I asked to, but no.
And Marco didn't show up in the same prom dress as Manny.
Oh gosh, I love that episode.
Did in this episode.
I love that episode because you guys were the two really powerful girls in school who went head to head, show up to prom wearing the exact same pink dress, and in that dress, this iconic pink dress, their whole rivalry kind of boils to the surface.
And I rip her dress off.
You do rip her dress off.
Well, she broke my leg.
Isn't it?
She broke my leg
Wait, when you were cheerleading?
Yeah.
And is that why you came on
on the crutches, all kept up on
that
whatever.
Was hilarious.
And also that was a big episode because that was a Kevin Smith episode.
It was.
That was
I
think that might have been was that the first Kevin Smith episode?
I don't remember.
I think it was. It was totally the first Kevin Smith episode.
Fans, if you're watching, you can help us out because I have no memory.
I think it was.
Anyway, I love that dress. I wish we had it. I wish I had it in my closet.
I know, did you really? That was my beef with the episode. I'm like, why would 2 people buy that dress? It was so ugly.
What are you talking about? It was pink and fluffy.
It was pink and
it looked like a dress from the 80s to prom.
Yeah,
that's amazing. And I've always dreamt about the day you and I would show up wearing the same dress. Never happened.
I'm sure it will one day.
It's because we always called each other before.
We're usually getting ready together.
Yeah, exactly. All right, last but not least on our mixtape, because this is going on forever, but we're that excited about it. Hit it.
Season 5, Episode 19, High Fidelity Part 2, otherwise known as...
the graduation episode. So we're saying that the most iconic fashion for us was our graduation robes. They were blue with the yellow, and it was very Panther,
Degrassi,
Panther colors. And that was the last time, not that last time that we worked together, but it was the last time we worked together within the high school. After all those years, and we stood on the front of the steps.
And we didn't really know at that point, as actors, we didn't know what the future of our characters was, and I think we really felt like that might have been, that could have been it for us. And I remember we had a screening that year, and we screened that episode together. Do you remember that?
I don't know.
We were at the movie theater in downtown Toronto. We all watched it together. Got a little teary. Beautiful song by Stars.
Oh,
plays at the end of that episode.
End. Oh, that was amazing. That Star's End was fantastic.
Amazing what music can do.
It really was. That was a special episode for us all. Of course, we grew up together and graduating high school, and life is kind of a monumental moment, and doing it in our life, which is, even though it was a fake high school, felt quite real. So it was awesome. Anyway, that's our Degrassi mixtape.
Yeah.
Do you have anything left to say?
No, I was just going to say, you can see, on camera, you saw the bond that we all shared, and you
absolutely.
can see that it's true in real life, too.
And that it sticks. You stick with your high school friends, even if your high school is fake.
All right, we hope you enjoyed our mixtape.
And, if you want to take a walk down memory lane, watch these 6 episodes, the most iconic fashion.
And make your own mixtapes.
Absolutely.
Write them on the message boards.
So true. All your favorite episodes for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Something that jumps out. Okay. Goodbye.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Oh, I have to press the stop button. Okay, here it is.